Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is my video talk about learning Cisco. Okay, we continue from previous video that we talk about IP address, and on this occasion, let we take a study cases from IP address and subnetting. Okay, if we want to build a computer network, you have to configure the IP, and the you have to subnetting the IP or prefix or IP total or subnet mask or IP network or IP broadcast or IP range. You have to know all of this. Okay, let we learn together about this material. For typing IP address, we can add the slash. For the example, the slash is like this. Slash 24. Slash 24 called by slash. Slash 24 called by prefix. The slash means prefix, and slash 24 means we have 256 of IP totals. And then IP address divides into two segments. The first is IP public and the second is IP private. Okay, here we will learn about how to take the IP that good for the problem, and it's up to you for using the option IP like this. If you want to take the first option, is up to you, or second or third. Okay. Uh, if you first for learning this material, or if you are a beginner for this material, don't worry. We just only focus for less octet. Less octet uh, can change from 0 until 255. Okay, and then uh, for create computer network on Cisco packet tracer, for the example, you have to uh, learn about how prefix be get, and then how can IP total can be getting, and how subnet mask can we get, and IP network or IP broadcast can we get, and the last, what is IP range for the problem. Okay, let we go to the study cases. For the example, I have an office. There is 15 PC, and then we want to create a computer network for this office. And first of all, we have to configure the IP and we have to do subnetting for this problem. Subnetting from subnetting we can get the IP total, and then we can get the IP broadcast and IP network, and then IP range and others as we see before. Okay, first of all, let we find the prefix. How prefix for this problem, and the way for finding the prefix is you can search for perpangkatan, uh, like 2 pangkat 5, sorry, like this. For perpangkatan, how perpangkatan can we get for for this for this number, like this, 2 pangkat 1 2, and then 2 pangkat 1 4, until we can up to 15 PC, and we get 2 pangkat 5 is 32. But if we search to pangkat 3, 8, and then 2 pangkat 4, 16. And then if we cannot use this because uh, there is a problem for selisih, there is a kekurangan yang kurang sempit, and because of that we choose this. So 2 pangkat 5 is 32, and then after that, for this number 32, we calculate 32 means 5. 5 from this perpangkatan, and 27. Okay, the prefix for 15 PC is /27. Okay, we get the prefix for 15 PC is /27. Okay, after we get the prefix, we choose the IP option. There are three options for using the IP private, uh, and I wanted to choose the first option. Okay, I wanted to choose the first option, 10.0 or 10.10.10.0 slash 27. I wanted to choose this IP for this problem. Okay, after we get the prefix, we have to find about IP total. IP total. IP total we get two from 2 and then 32. 32 means bit for our IP. 32 bit means the prefix, and the result is 2 pangkat 5. 2 pangkat 5 2 pangkat 5 is 32. Okay, so IP total for prefix /27 is 32. After we search or we finding about IP total, we continue for finding a subnet mask. Subnet mask. Uh, the way for search subnet mask is like this: 256 mean 32. 32 from this IP total, and the result is 224. Okay, so because of that, the subnet mask for this problem is 155.255 and dot 255.224. Okay, this is the subnet mask. After we get the subnet mask, we continue for searching or finding the IP networks and IP broadcasts. IP networks and IP broadcast. Okay, let me tell you about IP network. Uh, so before we talk about IP network and IP broadcast, IP configurations available for using subnet mask or prefix. For MikroTik, we use prefix, and for Cisco, we use subnet mask, and then for Windows, we can use subnet mask, and then for Linux, we can use prefix or subnet mask, both of them. Okay, if we see the problem, uh, the from this PC you have to search the prefix, but for others vendor, you should to search subnet mask, not prefix, but the means is same. Subnet mask means prefix. Okay, For MikroTik, you can use prefix, and for Cisco, you can use subnet mask. Okay, let we continue for our conversation. IP networks means first IP, and IP broadcast means less IP. Okay, the way for getting IP networks and IP broadcast is uh, let we type the first IP, and here the less IP for for IP total. For IP total, uh, so apologies. IP networks means first IP, and IP broadcast means uh, means the less IP. But for this knowledge, uh, we create a block subnet, but we create block subnet until 255. Okay, so the broadcast for this problem is 31 because uh, we 0 until 32, and how many numbers that we can get for that, the result is 31, and this is the block subnet. This is the first block subnet, and we continue until 255. Okay, this is the the first block subnet, and we can create for second block subnet. This is we can get 32, and uh, we create for the third block subnet is 64, and then 96, 96, 96, and then 128, and 160, and then 192, and then 124, and the last 256. Okay, I apologize. We now IP that IP network is first IP, and IP broadcast is less IP. Okay, the less IP we can get less IP is 255. Okay, broadcast for second block subnet is 63. You can just mean one for before for after a number for this number, and then the third box subnet is 93, and then the fourth box subnet is 127, and you can continue until the last. Okay, it's up to you if you want to use first block subnet, or second block subnet, or third block subnet, but you cannot use this block subnet for configuration. Okay, why? Because this is just uh, This is just a patokan for configuration for IP range. So the summary is if we want to create a computer network, there is a IP range that we can use IP range for IP configuration. We cannot use IP networks and IP broadcast because this is the patokan for IP range. Okay, the less we search about IP range. So uh, we choose IP, we choose block subnet, we choose first block subnet, and then so we get IP range is 10.10.10.1 because we cannot use 0, we can use after numbers 1 until 10 until 10.10, sorry, dot 10.30 because we cannot use 31, we use the previous number 30. Okay, this you can use this IP range for your computer network. Okay, uh, the summary from 15 PC, we can use IP range 10.10.10.1 until 10.10.10.30. Okay, uh, maybe enough from this video. Thank you for watching, and I apologize because this presentation take a long of time, and I hope you understand about my presentation, and I apologize because my language is very bad, but I wanted to be best. I wanted to try myself to be a fluent for speaking. Thank you for watching. See you on next video.